Analysis of football betting tips apps on Google Play. Dear friends bettors like us, our team has decided to look in detail at mobile apps that can be accessed free of charge from Google Play and which recommend bettors for specific betting tips for every day of the week. All of these apps will start to claim immediately after installing that all the betting types are the result of the hard, all-day and sophisticated work of the sports analyst team. Let me ask you a few questions. Do you think all these applications tell the truth? Do you think at least half of them tell the truth? Do you think any of them are telling the truth? We will try to answer these questions based on our analysis of the most exciting applications of this type which you can find on Google Play. We did our analysis in a few steps. In the first step, we searched for all Google Play apps that have more than 1,000 downloads, rated at least 4.0 stars, and at least 50 user reviews for every 1,000 downloads. They report the history of the types at least a week back. The tips are not entirely amateur, so when they recommend betting only to win of super favorites, that is betting odds are less than 1.2. We have installed and viewed all of these apps. The graphic quality is really very diverse, which of course shows how much the owner of the application has invested in its coding. However, we have never taken a graphic look for these types of apps at all. On the contrary, we consider the following characteristics as essential: the real profitability of recommended tips, honesty in handling the history of in-app tips, do not force the payment of entry to their VIP zone. We also missed out from our selection such apps that recommend for every day only one tip, more than 15 tips, tips that just duplicate tips from another application of this type. This is mostly a result of a gradual upgrade to a newer version of the application, but we also found that during 1 week in January, for example, App Hot Betting Tips has rewritten all tips from App Win Bet Football Prediction, which have different owners. We apologize for the possibly slightly boring introduction, but it was necessary to understand the next content of this video. So now we are finally getting to what you will be most interested in. The following 28 applications have fulfilled all the previously mentioned criterias. For each application, we listed its name, its owner, the number of its downloads, the number of its reviews, the number of its rating stars. For the sake of interest, we have given the values of the last three characteristics: the 28th of December 2018 and the 16th of February 2019, i.e. after 50 days. We cannot deduce any reasonable conclusions from the increase in the number of downloads of these apps because Google Play only lists bandwidth information about the number of downloads, i.e. 1 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 50, 50 to 100, 100 to 1K, 1K 5K, 5K 10K, 10K 50K, 50K 10K, 10K 50K, etc. Conversely, an increase in the number of reviews monitored for 50 days is much more interesting, because Google Play reports exact numbers every day. In this table, you can see the 6 most downloaded applications with the highest number of reviews. Concretely: Betting Tips Football, Expert Betting Tips, Betting Tips, Betting Tips 100% Win, Betting Tips 100% Trust, Betting Tips VIP Daily Prediction. 2 apps of them are very successful in terms of the number of reviews. We see here that the app created by Tipstero Inc. has received 6,399 new reviews in 50 days. And the app created by a betting team has made similar successes since it has received 5,183 new reviews. Here you can see 7 other applications that have a number of downloads over 100,000. Concretely: Winner Expert Betting Tips. Betting Tips. WinBet Football Prediction. Bet Predict Betting Prediction Tips. Both teams to score BTTS Predictions Foot. Over under 2.5 Tips Predictions Foot. HTFD Fixed Matches Predictions Foot. We decided to include 3 applications created by DailyBet, although 2 of them meet all of our requirements only partially, but if we look at these 3 apps as one closed block, then our requirements are met. In this table you can find the same characteristics as in the previous table. So, you can see that the application created by Moby Concept has received 2,397 new reviews, so it tripled the original number of reviews. And similarly, application HTFD Fixed Matches created by DailyBet has received 1,255 new reviews, so it has increased its original number of reviews more than 4 times. Here you can see 7 other applications that have a number of downloads over 10,000. Concretely, Sure Max Bet Tips, Talent Betting Tips, High Odds, Winning 2 Plus Odds, Winning 1x2 Betting Tips, Betting Tips, BetOrmond Betting Tips, High Odds VIP, Lifestyle Betting Tips. Although there are many other similar Google Play applications that have more than 50,000 downloads, we've decided to analyze apps listed here because the user rating indicates that these apps should have a significant growth potential. You can see here that the application created by BetOrmond Sports has received 1,112 new reviews, so it has doubled its original number of reviews. And applications created by TB Apps and Winner Team have been similarly great, as both have received approximately 500 new reviews, more than 50% of their original reviews. Here you can see the last 8 applications we've included in our analyses. Concretely, Free Tips for Future Interactive, Betting Tips Purple Lion Mobile, Betting Tips A Factory, Betting Tips Fixed Tipster, Betting Tips Rose Mobile Tech, Betting Tips Predictor, Betting Tips The Vegas Mobile, Tips by Zidane High Trust Tips Arthur Black. The first 6 applications had a number of downloads over 10,000, but the last 2 apps over 1,000 only. So you can ask why we wanted to analyze them when users did not show much interest in them so far. Our decision was based on the fact that the last 2 apps seem to have really great potential. That's why we wanted to analyze them for the whole of January. First of all, you may notice that app Betting Tips created by NT Sports has changed its owner to Future Interactive. Furthermore, the app created by Purple Lion Mobile has received 1,298 new reviews, doubling its original number of reviews. And the application created by Predictor has succeeded even better, as it has received 2,636 new reviews. It has multiplied more than 4 times the original number of its reviews. Application Tips by Zidane created by Arthur Black, however, was the most successful because it received 1,575 new reviews. It has multiplied more than 10 times the initial number of its reviews, and it has shifted the number of downloads from the category 1K5K to the category 10K50K. We've come to the end of this first video, and you can look forward to our second video. In it you will see the real results of the discussed applications in terms of the success of the recommended betting tips for the whole of January 2019.